So I'm really impressed with this box from QS Motors. They've packaged this thing awesome. Everything's labeled. Lots of padding, lots of tape. Everything's really laid out pretty good here in this first box. The second box, I'm guessing that must be the hub motor. That thing is heavy. So we'll keep opening and I'm gonna get everything unwrapped and we'll check it out. Pardon the mess here, I got kind of a lot of projects going. I'm painting this toolbox. So here's the first box, the little box. We have the brake caliper and lever, along with the little bracket there and the hardware. That was all inside this zippered bag. And then this disc was separate. So here we got the controller. All the wiring parts. So there's an extra bag of stuff here. The throttle has an ignition switch and key in here, which I wasn't expecting that. So that's cool. Little voltage converter. This is the speedometer. Looks like it has some turn signal headlight type indicators on there. And here's the lever. Kind of a chrome look. And there is some wiring attached to that. I don't know if that's for a brake light, would be my guess. I hope that's what it is. I'm gonna put this stuff all away and then I'm gonna get the other box open. All right, I got that second box open. This thing is heavier than I expected. The cables are really heavy duty, pretty thick. I don't know what gauge that is. Doesn't say. Oh, maybe it does. But it came, there was a couple different choices. The one I wanted, this design, came the way it was supposed to. So that's cool. As far as the size of this thing, if I can remember, I think it's 17. I'll have to check it, tell you guys what it is. All right, it says 3.5 by 17, tubeless. It's got the DOT. So this looks like it's gonna line up just fine. I did tell QS Motors the size of this swing arm, and they said this would fit. This is not gonna fit. So it's gonna have to be modified somehow. But even with taking off these little spacers, the washers and stuff, the little bushings, it's not quite gonna fit. So I'm thinking that maybe we can cut this up here, bend it apart, and re-weld it and reinforce it. I do have a little extra room up here. This was the original bike, an 18-inch rim. So now we're at a 17. So it's slightly smaller. So I could put some type of brace across there. It's close. Real close. So there is one little bit disappointing thing about this whole motor setup is, well, two things. One, it's not going to fit that swing arm, so that's got to be modified. That's not a huge surprise. And then the second thing is there is really no sort of wiring diagram of any kind. So I think we'll be able to figure it out just the way that the harness goes together, but I was a little surprised by that. But this is what we're converting. So this is a 1978 Kawasaki dirt bike, 125. I bought this for 150 bucks. And it was missing a little bit. It's missing a clutch lever, and a few pieces from the intake were missing. I took the rest of this apart, started stripping it down and just trying to get it cleaned up. Got the fork apart and suspension and stuff. But not sure what I'm gonna do about handlebars. I wanna try to do something different with that. The front fender was kind of goofy. I probably wanna do something different with that. That's that white piece down there on the floor. So the story is on this bike is it supposedly needs a new top half. Top end is just, I guess, a wreck. The piston is missing. You can see the rod in there if you pull this cover off, but the guy that I bought it from gave me some gaskets and a piston and sort of a rebuild kit. So it's got the seat, it's got the tank. That's all there. We're missing a rear fender. Front brakes need to get redone. It's been sitting a long time, so I bought new brake pads for the drum. The rear looked like they needed to be redone as well. So I'll probably end up selling the extra parts that I don't need. And this was a KD125. The exhaust on it says it's a KE, but I believe it's a KD. This was the non-street legal version. The other things this bike was missing is the shift lever. That was gone. And the kickstart was gone also. So I never tried kicking it over. So honestly, I thought the electric conversion might be easier than trying to fix this thing. I'm probably wrong.